My name is Yvonne Sullivan. I teach yoga for mental health and addiction recovery, and I incorporate my personal lived experience with specialized trainings and tools that can assist someone in their recovery from addiction, addictive behaviors, or mental health. Yoga for Wellness and Recovery is a program I created to share tools for mental wellness or mental health and/or addiction recovery. And it was what has been really helpful for me to treat both mental health and addiction together. To be able to share that with others and tools that one can incorporate into their life has been wonderful. And it's to share not just with individuals maybe struggling with those problems, but also to family members, friends, support workers, anyone who wants to learn more about using the body to calm the mind or help with mood balancing or anything that really one can add into their health plan, into their recovery to improve their life. And now I'm very grateful to be able to share that in practicing and teaching in classes, workshops with organizations and at special events to try to share the message that, there's lots of ways to recover. And yoga can be a great tool, can be a great practice to incorporate into your recovery. I do believe yoga saved my life, so I'm very grateful not only that I found yoga, but that now I'm able to share that with others. Yoga helps in the healing process in that we are able to create new pathways in our brain. So create pathways that are calmer, that are slower, not going directly right into fight or flight. So over time with practice, you can actually calm your mind, calm your body, rather than going into an initial response that you might have had. And for me, yoga healed me in the sense that when I was struggling with my mental health, I would go to yoga for an hour and I would feel a little bit better. And then I would go gradually over time, I would feel better for an hour and 15 minutes. And then I would feel better for a few hours. And then over time, I just felt better all the time. So what it had done was changed my body, changed my brain, and used the mind-body connection to create a life now that was just more at peace. And that's the main way that yoga can help in the healing process. As far as emotional management and dealing with emotions that are stored in the body, yoga can help recognize those emotions, it can help heal them, and just overall be a tool where we can take away all that external stimuli. We can take away all the stress and chaos of life, and just for an hour or an hour and a bit, or even a few minutes if you're just breathing, be in your body and know that this is the present moment. Our mind travels back and forth, but our bodies are always in the present moment. And knowing that and practicing that can help you in your life going forward. You can incorporate different tools that actually counteract depression, so they're energizing postures. And then also there's tools for anxiety, so calming postures. So there's so many different things that you can incorporate specific practices to aid with your mental health. And just the breath. The breath is the most easily accessible stress response system. So breathing in and out and learning how to properly breathe will immediately give you a sense of peace and calming. And yoga helps, so your happy chemicals in your brain, your happy endorphins and serotonin, all those it promotes and creates. And then also helps with your stress response system, calming your nervous system. So those are the healthcare type benefits that you can incorporate into your life. But then there's also the general sense of, so I call it the components of wellness, so physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, and social components that yoga actually touches upon them all. And having those in your life will translate into your mental health improvement. Yoga is a relapse prevention tool in the sense that it calms our mind. It is a stress management activity as well. So when we're dealing with addiction or addictive behaviors, sometimes one can go into those behaviors or relapse because stress, because emotions, because of anger, anything like that. And yoga, hands down, helps people cope with different sensations in their bodies, different emotions that they're experiencing, and their mental health as well. So using yoga and incorporating it into your recovery plan is a great tool that people can use. And as far as general positive activities, incorporating those into your life is always beneficial when you're in recovery. You might come into recovery and you have a lot of extra time on your hands. And why not try something new? There's many, many ways to recover. And yoga has been a great addition to countless people's recovery plan. It's really important for me to teach yoga for wellness and recovery and combine that with advocacy, because I do feel that it needs to be shared as more of a common approach for recovery and recovery from mental health, from addiction, any sort of challenge that individuals are experiencing. And for me, it's to share my personal experience with others so they can kind of connect with people on not just the level of going to yoga and learning tools, but knowing that someone else has experienced what they're experiencing. I speak a lot about my work and about how I use yoga to recover, because it is so important for others out there that might be struggling or have family members struggling to know that there's other people who have recovered and that yoga is a tool that can potentially save someone's life. I'm very grateful that I started practicing and teaching yoga, and that when I incorporated my lived experience, I incorporated some of my journey and how yoga has been such a great healing tool that I'm now teaching across Ontario, different workshops at a national level at conferences, and to share others my experience and a journey of hope and that recovery is possible is so close to my heart, and I'm honored to be able to do that. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any further questions, check out my website at yvonnesullivan.com or email info@yvonnesullivan.com. Namaste.